Hello, we are Destroy the Planet, and we're going to talk about our song Time.
You're going forward, and I plant the seed. You stand before me, and I fall to my knees. Cause now it's now push you away, so black the sun shine you in the way, it's now it's up,
That's just one of my earliest songs I ever wrote. This one's been around for a while. Fast, kind of punk feel. This one kind of has everything you want in a Destroy the Planet song. It's fast. We have a lot of songs that are just fast, and this one's no exception. Some fun drums on this one. This one's a good fun drum one.
Drum fun, yes.
Yeah,
it was really fun.
I like what we do. The riff verse. So you have like the verse right before the riff right before the verse starts. Is also the same riff that we sing the verse on, but you do those differently,
right.
And that's kind of fun. How you approach that.
Well, I just kind of thought I'd turn it on its head a little bit. Sometimes I like to do that and keep it interesting. If you guys are doing the same thing, after about 4 measures, I always feel that let's try something different, but not change it so much that it ruins the song, but give it a different feel, and that kind of drives the song, gives you a little bit of a roller coaster feel.
I think you shine on this tune. This is one of my favorite songs on the album as far as drums are concerned. Yeah, it's one of those moments where it's got several moments where the drums are outstanding.
Oh, thank you.
And this is a tune that did I originally record, or was this?
No, actually,
no,
I think
this wasn't it.
This one you did with your precision.
But this
bass.
was
Yep.
the ultra precision and with the active pickups, and I thought it called for that aggressive kind of tone.
Drives it a little
and I
harder.
think it came through really well. So, really pleased to be on. This is one of my favorite tunes. Just right out there.
This is I rarely do a key change. This one has a key change. So those of you songwriters out there who are like, what songwriting 101 is verse, chorus, key change. For your bridge. But then we follow up the absolute simplified songwriting process here. I mean, this one is a little cookie cutter as far as the way I wrote a song, because I was young when I wrote this, but we did the unimaginable, which is a drum solo in the middle of a pop punk song here. We kind of gave you 4 measures.
4 measures, I think.
Four measures.
Trent was like, why don't we put a drum solo here? And he's like, 4 measures. All right. Years ago I used to do drum solos live and stuff like that, and that's not a big thing anymore. And so I was kind of put on the spot. I had no idea what I was going to do. I kind of knew what I was going to do for the rest of the song, so I was by myself in the studio just coming up with different ideas and stuff like this. And I'm like, how am I going to keep this song driving? How am I going to keep it driving? So I'm like, okay, it's got to be the China. So I'm like, pum, pum, ba, ba, I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of groove, but I'm like, I got to do some kind of cool fills and stuff. And it took me a little bit to figure out where to put the timing in and how to fill it out and get it to come in. But then once I got it, I was like, okay, I think this is it. And then I played it for the guys, and they're like, yes, they're totally yes. But then Trent, everything's recorded. I'm super happy with it and this and that. And Trent comes to me all giddy and all excited, and he's like, hey, check this out, this is so cool. And then
that was a great impression, dead on impression.
And he plays it for him like, what did you do? Why? So he put a flanger over the whole drum solo. I'm like, okay, my one moment to shine. And you just like, okay, that's cool if you're like, I don't know, in the 70s or something like that. But I heard him out, and then so we went back to the drawing board. I mean, the drum stayed. So he's like, okay, just hang on, let me work with it. So that was what the one studio did, and I didn't like it at all. I'm like, no, I don't like it. So Trent's like, just give me a little bit. And he came back, and so the drum solo starts off with no effects. It's just me. And then right at the end, there's this cool flanger put in, and I was like, wow, that is super cool. And then we echoed it with two of the fills towards the end of the song, and I'm like, that is super cool. I do like that. So.
Well, and it's supposed to be bringing us back to the beginning, because the beginning starts with the flange guitar.
Yeah, so right? I love it now. So there was a moment where I was like, hell no.
So some like, some video Wikipedia here, for those who don't know what a flange is, it's an effect that has that jet taking off sound. If we want to get Bill Nye on this, the effect is actually where it was something that was actually attempted on old records from the 50s and 60s, and the Beatles kind of made it the everyday thing. It was where you had two tapes of the same thing going on, and you would put your finger on the flange that the tape went around.
I didn't realize that's why it was called
that. And it slowed it down. Cool. And so that's why it's called a flanger, which a lot of my guitar player friends still call them flangers, and that's okay. That's okay. You be you.
It's a northern Minnesota Canadian border thing.
Yes. You get the flanger on that thing. All right. So
I never heard of that out in Binghamton.
Right on. All right. So. This is a fun song. I also like that this is the one song that since it's I think this is the oldest song that we have of mine, and what's fun with this one is that actually had an end. Like I brought you the end of this song. Like I was like, hey, it's gonna end with
carried it over. And it's like, here's what time looks like.
Yeah, this song has an ending on it, and that's that. I felt like this was like the one song where we, I don't want to say like set it and forget it kind of thing, but we never really messed with this one.
This one pretty much stayed true to form.
Yeah, like from demo on, it was the same song. Didn't change any lyrics, didn't change any, we changed the bridge. We changed the bridge, the way we sang it, because I did one that was, I think, just too heavy for 2021. It was just too heavy of a vocal, so we brightened it up, and just backed off a little bit. It was, it fits the song better.
Well, I think I'll use the cliche and say that is the end of our time describing our song Time. We hope you enjoy it.